Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the basics of Grants.gov, which is the source to find and apply for federal grants. The main page here is www.grants.gov. So you can navigate into to find grant opportunities, you can navigate into the Find Grant Opportunities link. And here you have different features to navigate through this. Basic search right here will get you straight to the page, which is keyword searches. And also, if you specifically know the opportunity, there's the funding opportunity number, which is actually a string of letters and numbers and dates. It's kind of a long string. The CDFA number is a number is assigned to every unique grant application. So having that number is really helpful. So I heard about a grant opportunity the other day, so I thought about homeless and runaway teenagers, so I'm just going to search for that, and then you can kind of see what happens. And as you can see, there's a list of different opportunities. The really tricky part about this is that the opportunity title is not necessarily that helpful in understanding what the opportunity is. For example, here, this one at the top might look like the opportunity I'm looking for, but if I look at it, it turns out it's a single $2 million grant for a technical assistance center, and this is actually the grant opportunity that's following. This is the technical assistance that follows the actual grant opportunity. So if we go back and then scroll down, one thing I did know is it's a basic center grant, and here you have the actual opportunity that lots of nonprofits and organizations can apply for, and it's $14 million, a ceiling grant of $200,000, and all the basic eligibility information for the grant opportunity. Grants.gov is easiest to navigate when you have specific information, but if you don't, you can kind of look through, and if we go back to find grant opportunities, you can browse by category of funding. If you just want to see what kind of housing opportunities are out there, here's here are all the housing opportunities that are open at the moment. As you can see, there are not too many, so it's easy to go through that. Or you can also, if you go back to the search page, you can search by agency. The one guidance I would give you is that the main agencies, the head agencies are listed here. For example, that runaway teen grant was the Administration of Children and Families. But if you look through this, there is no Administration of Children and Families. So you'd have to know that they are covered under Health and Human Services. Health and Human Services is the biggest funder, is the largest agency of grant funding. I think it's about 50% of all available funding, perhaps more. And if you go in here, you will see how big it is. And you can see that there are 1,300 different results of grant opportunities under HHS. And Health and Human Services has kind of sub-agencies. For example, Food and Drug Administration. Here's the Centers for Disease Control, Administration on Aging. So it's as you can see, it's quite big, and so more advanced searches might be needed to do that. And here's the advanced search. Advanced search, you can do different things. You have to be careful because it's very picky. Let me show you something. Now, see, we found runaway teens before, so we should be able to find it again. So open opportunities, I'll just leave it. I'm not even going to bother trying to find the agency because it's not in here, and just keep it broad. Now, let's say I'm looking for a grant opportunity, and then I do a search here. And guess what? No results are found. And actually what happened was that grant was not the appropriate, it wasn't categorized under grants, so what ended up happening was it got knocked out. So these advanced searches are really kind of difficult to use because you can rule yourself out, and unless you know what you're looking for, you're better off with broader searches and just kind of going through all the lists. So we'll just do that, and there it is, and it pulls up more opportunities. And it's always good to just be broad and do multiple search strings and become, more comfortable. Searching Grants.gov, you can do it. Google search works fine too. Let me show you. So here's the CDFA number 93623, and this popped up on the Youth Wire. And so you can kind of, sometimes you can kind of get to grants.gov by doing Google searches, also just Googling searching. There will be other press releases and announcements, and it can kind of like get you there. In fact, the Runaway Youth grant I heard about was through a New York website. So, it's fine not to go to grants.gov first. So that's the end of this tutorial on finding grants through grants.gov.